Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Clarabelle Nightingale here, back at it with another video. Where we left off in the last episode, we were just like hanging out with the pups at the den. So, okay, we've got territory to do. Hello, pups. So, yeah, do we have territory to do? We have like 2 hexes, but before we do that, we're gonna get some food for us and our mate. Also sending the pups in the den because I don't think we've had an attack yet, and I'm a bit cautious. So, you know. Hurry. Scoot your booches. Get your little pup butts in there. Okay. Okay. Let's get our mate's attention. We're gonna go get some food, and then we're gonna send her home, and we're gonna mark territory. And then we're gonna come, and then we're gonna come home, and we're gonna sleep. Probably. So. Yeah. Also, once we get back to the den, we will do a weight check. The pups are getting pretty big already. They were born not too long ago. So. You know. Anyways. A little bit nervous for June's age 8 litter, but you know. I hope this playthrough goes better than we did with Luna, because it's like I kind of noticed that if you have a mate that's the same age as you, you tend to live longer in the videos that I've seen, at least. So I don't know. Little note to self. Maybe. Neither of us are full. Let's go. Luckily, we've got 2 carcasses. If we have to fight a cougar, they're gonna be catching these paws. Hello, bunny. That just ran in front of us. Nope. Nobody's on this carcass. Okay. Go home, my love. You must be with the pups. Okay, we're full, so we're gonna take a meat chunk. Man, I'm tired. Okay. Oh, yeah. So excited for the new update. Like, I don't know, anybody else? done. Here's one we could go in case of emergencies, like a den floods or something. Like, there's this one challenge that I definitely want to do with a wolf. I just don't know which one. I might do it with June Leaf's heir, but heir or heiress. But basically, the challenge is where every single time you have an attack, you have to move dens. So basically, we might have to claim like the entire map just to do that challenge. Because I don't know. It would be a fun challenge though. And then I also want to do the denless challenge. Like, those are two challenges I really want to do. Okay, so, you know. But yeah, this is gonna be like the only other video that I upload for this week. I'm not fully back from break, and like I said, I just don't have any motivation to record then post. So this is like the only episode. I think I might put this out on like Thursday and make it like a 30, not Thursday, Friday, and make it like a 30-minute premiere. Then I just gotta chill in here for like an hour and a half because my mom thinks I'm recording. This is why I don't like the fact that my mom knows about my freaking channel. You know? Cause like, have you recorded? Oh, you didn't record, go record. And I'm just like, I don't wanna, but I can't say that because she's gonna be like, well, what about your followers? They're gonna be wondering where you are. Mom, sometimes. I love my mom, by the way. It's just, sometimes she's a little over the top. But, you know, that might just be me. All of our pups better survive. So, you know. The water would stop knocking me off course. Okay, hang on, let's just discover this den. Cause why not? Ta-da! How many dens have we found so far? Nice. Also, the gremlin has been ghosting me for like a week now, so, you know. He finally he responded to something today. It's like I did like one of those finish the heart challenges with him. He did not finish the heart. He responded with a photo of him flipping me off. Like, but it made me laugh, so you know, I still got a giggle out of it because of pain and suffering. All day, every day, therapist, mother, man, okay, so yeah, we're just gonna head home. Also, currently trying to fix the claw clip in my hair. Dude, I need this is like my hair always gets in the way when I'm recording. I don't know why, it just does. I feel like it does. So I put a claw clip. But right now it's being stuck. Okay. There we go. Dude, my phone does not slay today. But, you know. I got a good little giggle out of it. So, at least it was another day and another sleigh. Your mom. Oh, it's just a bunny. I was like, if you're a predator close to my den, you're not gonna make it out alive. Oh, whoa. Not y'all, I'm just gonna pass out. Don't worry, y'all, there's enough food to go around. The problem with me is I always pick up my nail polish and you literally just have to wait for it to come off naturally. That should be a challenge for me. Like, yeah. That's a challenge I must win. Because, yes. I think I have a bunch of territory to do today. Before we can even do territory, we must get pups food. still have a carcass, but there's probably not a lot on it. Okay, the wind's blowing this way. I smell the mule deer. And our carcass, but and a den. Guess we're gonna have to go after mule deer. Who knows if we can still do this with our old age? It'll be a real challenge once we reach age 8. Taking down literally anything. We're gonna have a -3 in strength. Tracks. They go this way. This way. This one's actually really weak. Having no health perception is like a total win on our part. Not so much for the animals we hunt, but you know. Health perception is definitely gonna come in handy next year. I don't know. Dish. Territory is okay enough. We don't have to do any today. So we can just go home, feed our pups, and sleep. Because that's how we get better in the real world. Food and sleep. Like a bunch of rest. That's how we do it in the real world. I'm kind of laughing about the fact that the gremlin flipped me off via a photo. Because I was like, I did like the finish the heart thing, where I did like a heart with my fingers, and I'm just like, finish the heart. And then he proceeds to send me a photo of him flipping me off. And I'm just like, why? Okay, let me read you the text between us, because you know. So it's just like, I sent him finish the heart with an exclamation point, right? Being nice. And then he's like, what? I'm confused. I'll try. Oops, wrong one. And then he just flipped me off. And he's got the biggest smile on his face doing this, like in the photo. And I'm just like, I'm just like, why? Just why? Well, sorry, I had to. You could have just done the heart. But that was pretty funny. Now I feel bad. Don't feel bad. It made me laugh. Which it did. It made me laugh. But then again, seriously, anything can make me laugh with him. He is so freaking nice and adorable. Fun fact, the gremlin actually watches anime, which is something I never thought he'd watch. You know. There we go. How many pups do we have? We got 7. 7 pups is a lot. I am also so excited for the saga, but I'm really excited for the, like, second major update. Like, the first, like, the last major update before the saga. Because, like, the saga and Towerfall are gonna come out at the same time, I believe. Because if you are subscribed to WolfQuest, if you're subscribed to their channel, you would know that we've already been getting updates about the new, like, the new, updated Amethyst Mountain map. Right, it's updated. So basically the update of it is you can now have pups on Amethyst Mountain. There are all 4 seasons: fall, winter, spring. Wait, no, spring and summer. Yeah. And then there's also like a bunch of new dens. Well, there weren't dens there before, so there's dens and all that. There's also going to be a research plane like there was in the previous game in 2.7. Well, for 2.7, you can just hear the research plane if your wolf had a radio collar. But this time, if your wolf has a radio collar, like, it swoops down and actually kind of looks at you for a bit. Right? Like, it kind of flies down and circles you for a bit. And then it kind of flies like pretty down low. And then it leaves, which is pretty cool. I find that awesome. And like there's of course going to be a bunch of new bug fixes. Right? What else is there gonna be? Like, that's the major stuff that I'm like really excited for. What else am I like super hyped for? Oh yeah, they're also updating Slough Creek, where it's also gonna have all 4 seasons, and you can also, so basically it's updating to where you can do both quests. You know? So I'm pretty sure how like the where you can do all the quests in both Amethyst Mountain and, well, Slough Creek. Like, you got your first 3 main quests, which is learn well, actually your first 2 main quests: learn to hunt and then find a mate. So how I think it's gonna work, which I'm not 100% sure because they haven't told us, but how I believe it is going to work is if you go into Amethyst Mountain to complete your quests, your first few quests, it's gonna be like, stay here or go to Slough Creek. Like, there's gonna be like that little pop-up on your screen. It's gonna be like, stay here, go to Slough Creek. And you're probably gonna choose either stay here or go to Slough Creek. You know, it might be the same with Slough Creek. Like, stay here, go to Amethyst Mountain. And then you can also just like hang out with your mate until you're ready to have pups and start establishing territory and all that jazz. So, as you can tell, I'm pretty excited. But seriously, the gremlin flipped me off. Why? And I'm like, why? Just why? Alright, it's just like, what? You know, it's like, he's my friend, so I can't really get mad at him. He gave me a good laugh out of it. So at least there's that. Mind you, he's adorable. He's one of the most adorable people on earth. But he's like really short. He is a little bit older than me by 3 months and 3 days. Right, 3 months and 3 days. Yet, he's shorter than me. And he's a guy. Okay? A guy. Mind you, the way our chromosomes work and all that, guys are usually taller than girls. Biologically. Right? Biologically. Meanwhile, I am taller than him by 2 inches. 2 inches. Probably a bit more. Of course, it's like a bit more when I got shoes on. Mind you, like all my shoes have a bit of height to them. Unless I'm wearing my knockoff brand of skating shoes. I don't even know the brand. They're size 7. It doesn't even say the brand on them. Might be like a no brand kind of shoe, which are the shoes that I'm wearing right now, or my Converse. Those are really flat because they're made for skating. But if I'm wearing like my Adidas or my Nikes, because I've got really messed up feet, by the way, so it's like if I'm wearing one of those shoe brands, like each of them probably add like an inch and a half to my height. I don't know about my hiking boots. They probably add a bit. I know with like all my kind of heel, like shoes with heels on them, those definitely add height. Because yes, but you know, so basically all shoes except for Skechers, well, except for not Skechers, except for the knockoff brand of shoes that I'm wearing, like they're skating shoes, and my Converse. Those are the only ones that don't add height to me, like at all. It's like they actually might add like a bit, but these shoes are really bendy. I can bend my shoes in half. They are that bendy both ways. So now the kind of design like that is skate shoes. You want to be able to have good mobility in them. If you're gonna be like, cause I don't know, have y'all ever seen how a skateboard works? A bunch of you should know. So basically, skateboards are made out of bamboo wood, which I know, pretty fascinating, right? But the bamboo wood is really bendy, right? So it's like you have to position your feet a certain way so that way you can kind of like, with your feet, make the board lean one direction or the other. So that way you can literally turn your board while you're riding it. It's kind of terrifying learning it first, but it's like, you just gotta find somewhere where there's a lot of grass and pavement, like a park, and corners that you have to learn how to turn. That's where I learned at the park across from our house. That's where I learned to skateboard to my little heart's content. Mind you, I'm actually pretty good. Although I have a friend who I know is definitely better than me, but then again, she's been skating longer than me. It's my bestie for over a decade. I've got 2 best friends. Well, I've actually got a bunch, but I've got a lot of best friends, but these are like my best friends. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna go overtime. I don't really care, because I'm finally getting talkative. I think I'm gonna finish this. No. Yeah, we're just gonna go overtime. We're gonna go for an hour. So we're gonna go for another 30 minutes. This is gonna go up on Friday as a premiere. So it's like, I've got 2 really good friends. Like, these are my BFFs. People I know I'm probably gonna be friends with, like, forever. One is Le Gremlin, who I've known since I was in kindergarten. He was in 1st grade, okay? It's like, I remember exactly how we met. I remember to a T. So, it was recess, and it's like, the way recess works is kind of odd. And it's like, they changed the rules, like, the next year. But it's like, before they changed the rules, it was kindergartners and 1st graders had recess. But, like, they changed the rules the next year to where it was, kindergartners and 3rd graders. I don't know why they did this, and anyways, I remember it to a T because he's a grade above me. Anyways, he was sitting under a tree. I saw him, and I thought, oh, this person looks cool. I want to be friends with them. Right? I was in kindergarten. That means I was tiny. I was little. So I literally just walk up to him, and I'm like, hi. And he just looks at me like, what the heck are you doing, child? And I'm just like, he just looks at me like, what the fuck? He's just like, what the heck? And I'm just like, wanna be friends? He's just like, no. And I don't even remember if he said sure. That's what he said. He was like, sure. So then I sit under the tree with him, and then we just start talking. And I mostly, because at this point he was like terribly introverted and very socially awkward, which I don't know about the introverted part. It seems he's making friends at his new school, because we're both in middle school, right, a grade above me. So it seems like he's doing better at making friends. So I think I fixed like the really introvertedness, but I can tell he is just as socially awkward. It's adorable. But yeah, also kind of funny thing, we used to have a crush on each other. Yeah, don't question it. We were both like, so cute. Mind you, we were like in 1st, 2nd grade. But we've known each other way longer. So, yeah, we've known each other for a long time. And then my other bestie, who I've known for a decade, I remember I had just turned 4. Okay, I had just turned 4. And this was back at our old house, right? So I was sitting in my high chair, because I had just finished eating, right? And my mom's friend, which was also her mom, right? They came over to our house, right? And I was sitting in my high chair, and I just like saw her, and I was like, oh, friend. But like, she was hiding behind her mom's legs. So she was like the very socially awkward type. Meanwhile, I was sitting in my high chair, and I was just like, hey, friend. So then, like she was so socially awkward. She was worse than the gremlin. Like, she was worse than that. She barely talked, and when she talked, her voice was like really low and really soft and like really quiet, and she was just like really shy. Until we started becoming more like better friends. It's like, I have some freaking adorable pictures of us on my phone. I like took them from my tablet and I put them on my phone. And they're like freaking adorable. So one's from 2019. These are all from 2019, I believe. And like, there's this rock in downtown where we live, and we were both sitting on it. Well, she was leaning on it because she didn't want to sit on it, and I was sitting on it. Oh, Feather's healthy. And then it's like, there's that one, and then there's one at Halloween where she has her arm around me, and I have my arm around her. Mine is kind of like lower, like my arm is kind of around her waist. Hers is on my shoulder. I came up to her shoulder. I was that tiny at the time. also have some from 2017 where she's literally picking me up. She could pick me up. She probably still could. Even though I'm taller than her now. It's freaking adorable. Like, the audio is even cuter. It's like, we're just both smiling. So freaking big. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's gonna make me cry. I miss her so bad. Like, I need to see her in real life again. If I don't, I'm finna die. Like, dude. She's just like the sweetest person on earth. So sweet. She is also very pretty. So, you know. I'm friends with a lot of pretty or handsome people. Meanwhile, I look like the wet, ugly rat of them. I mean, somebody has to be the ugly friend for everybody else to look good. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? I think it's just because I'm weird. I seem more ugly than I actually am. Because I'm the weird friend. It's like, I got some looks to me, but I'm mostly the weird friend. And anyone who's friends with me would know that. I'm like the weird, chaotic one. Who will not shut the F up. Like, the amount of times people are just like, please, for the love of everything, be quiet. And I'm just like, no. No. I will not be quiet because I like talking. And then they're just kind of like, fine. So it's like, I'm better at letting people respond. But even then, I tend to talk people's ears off. Like, literally talk their ears off. And they're just like, why? Why? Why are you the way that you are? And I'm just like, because, bitch. Because. It's just the way that I am. I'm the weird one. We gotta know, love, and accept that. I am weird. I am the weirdo. But it's like, here's the funny thing. It's like, I have a motto with like a couple of my friends that is, well, not a couple, like a few. Actually, quite a bunch, but it's just like, let's be weird together. We're weirdos together, you know? Because it's like, all my friends, we're all weirdos. So it's just like, yes. This is like, and I don't mean weirdo as like a derogatory term. I mean weirdo as in like, just a way to describe us. Because like, we're all fairly okay looking, right? All of me and my friends, right? It's just like, we're weird to a certain degree. And it's like, everybody that meets us, it's just like, what the heck? Because it's like, people who know me pretty well, but don't know me as good as my best friends do, when they see the way we behave in real life, they are so weirded out to the point that they're just like, what in the good name of everything holy? And I'm just like, yeah. Like, one of the things that I have gotten some of my really good friends to do is T-pose with me. If you don't know what T-posing is it's where you stand straight, you stretch out your arms. You keep your arms straight, you keep your head straight. And you put your feet together. You can either stand with your feet slightly apart or then together. You know, like apart or together. There's no in between. You can't have them in the middle. They have to be apart or together. Right? They can't be somewhere in the middle. And you just like T-pose. And you just like look at them and you don't say anything. Your lips are zipped. And like the reaction of everybody is just like, in the world? What? So, you know, I've gotten multiple of my friends to do that. So, ta-da. I am the queen of shaky hands. If you've never seen some of my IRL videos or my shorts, IRL shorts, you would know that I am the queen of shaky hands. But it's like, nobody really cares. I've noticed. It's like, some people have like rock solid hands and I'm just like, that must be nice. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. Cause my hands are so shaky. But it's like, the thing is my, like, non-cursive handwriting is the shakiest out of all my handwriting. But it's like, my cursive handwriting is kind of ineligible just because it is. But it's like 20 times nicer than my non-cursive handwriting, and I'm just like, how, why, just like, it's just weird like that. It's like, I can actually understand my freaking handwriting when it's cursive. So, you know, if you've got really shaky hands like me, when it comes to IRL, like when it comes to non-cursive writing, cursive is the way to go. But seriously, Valen's handwriting is chicken scratch. I cannot understand it at all. Although it would be funny if I gave him a challenge where the only way we could communicate via text is if we wrote something down in a notebook, took a picture of it, and then sent it to each other. Dude, that is actually the best challenge idea I've ever had in my entire life. And that was the worst idea you ever had in your entire life. And that's when it hit me. The best idea I ever had in my entire life. That was the worst idea you ever had in your entire life. And that's when it hit me. The best idea I ever had in my entire life. That was the worst idea you ever had in your entire life. And it's like, the reason I want to do this is because it's going to force him to get better at handwriting. Because his is horse crap. So, you know. It's fine. Yeah. I just need him to get better at handwriting. I don't know if he'll do it though. He's kind of a defiant child. And I'm just like, what's with such defiancy, child? And he's just like, because yes. So, you know. It would be like a fun challenge. best idea I ever had my entire life. That was the worst idea you ever had in your entire life. I love that audio. It lives rent free in my head 24/7. Because why not? Anybody else have like random audios that live rent free in their brain? Or is that like a new thing? Because that's one of the audios that totally lives like rent free in my brain. It just goes, and that's when it hit me. The best idea I ever had in my entire life. That was the worst idea you ever had in your entire life. We must sleep. Sleep now, children. And that's when it hit me. The best idea I ever had in my entire life. That was the worst idea you ever had in your entire life. My neck. Ow, 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 ow. Might end off the video early though, because I'm getting tired. Fillets. Yeah, we're ending off the video here. I don't feel like doing all this on camera. Okay, well, I'm gonna end off the video here, y'all. So if you guys did enjoy this video, then you might like others, make sure you give this video a good old pause up and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that bell notification so that way you don't miss any single time I upload. I really do hope you enjoy. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I'll see you in the next one, and bye, guys. That's when it hit me.